for both of them, really. It was winning this particular title, the Japan Open, that really kick-start their careers, because both of them sprang to prominence here in Tokyo. For Tine Baun, when she won in 2007, she beat 4 Chinese players back-to-back, and in the first round had played YONEX, who of course was Chinese born but then representing Germany. But when you think that she beat the likes of Feng, Lu Lan, the Olympic champion Jiang Ning, and Yang Xiao, quite extraordinary. Well, there you have it. Pretty impressive win-loss record for the year for Wang Yihan, and that's because she's been in 5 titles. They've been in 5 tournament finals, winning 4 titles, including the World Championships last month. Lost in the semi-final last week to teammate Yang Xiao. Not the best I've seen her play a week ago in China. But her matches so far, well, against Yao Ji of the Netherlands in the first round, that was under 30 minutes of play, and then yesterday against the recent winner of the Chinese Taipei Grand Prix Gold event 2 weeks ago, Sung Ji Hyung. 2 straight games there as well. So she's looked in good form, regained her world #1 status on the 18th of August earlier this year. And here's another lady who has been world #1, though she is currently ranked at 6, number 5 seed. 22-9 her win-loss record for the year. No titles for Tine Baun so far in 2011. Reached the final of the Singapore Super Series event, lost out to the left-handed Wang Xin in the semi-final, but in that event did record her first ever victory over the then world #1 Wang Shixian. Now, her path through to today's quarter-final has been much tougher than her opponent. 3 games in both her first 2 matches, in the first round against the qualifier from Hong Kong, and then yesterday against Maria Phoebe Kusumastuti of Indonesia. Dropped the second game before coming back strongly in the decider. So 46 minutes for her match yesterday. I watched some of that quite closely, and the tall Dane really was having to work very hard, but both of these players are actually very tall.
Get ready.
Both are court officials, umpire and service judge from Japan. Neutral court officials whenever possible for all matches and all Super Series events. Wang Yihan is 178, that's 5'10" from Shanghai, whereas Tine Baun, even taller, 181, which is 5'11".
Okay, stop playing.
Both these players do use their height very well indeed.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Wang Yihan, China. And on my left, Tine Baun, Denmark. Tine Baun to serve, level, break.
So Tine Baun, the European champion, gets this quarter-final underway. And I'm sure if you asked either of these players to name their favourite tournaments, this Japan Open would be one of them. Both of them having enjoyed success here in Tokyo in the past. What a good opening rally. Oh, finds the line. This is actually the 10th meeting between these two players. Of the previous 9 occasions, Tine Baun actually has the slight advantage, having won 5 of them. The last time they played was in the group stages of the Super Series finals in January earlier this year, and that was won by Wang Yihan.
Service Service over.
So perhaps if
1-0.
the psychological advantage last time they played, then with the, think of it that way, then the advantage with the Chinese player. But the overall advantage is obviously with the Dane. Oh, that's just wide.
2-1.
Not only did these two players
2-all.
win this Japan Open title between them for 3 consecutive years, between them, and the All England title for 3 consecutive years. And now, having won 2 of them, 2008 and 2010, in fact she was in 3 consecutive finals, because in 2009, when this lady won the All England in Birmingham, she beat Tine in the final. Dane very sadly unable to defend her All England crown earlier this year because of a foot injury. Come to that, Wang Yihan didn't make the trip to Birmingham this year either. She was suffering from a knee injury.
Service over. 3-all.
Yeah, it's a good angle. Oh, indecision cost her, dear. My goodness me.
Ball 3.
Looks at the shuttle, looks down at the court, it's going to leave it. By the time she's decided to play it, it was far too late. No, it's wide.
5-3.
Winner of this match will play against Liu Xin of China.
6-3.
And Tina Baun really has started this very well indeed. Oh, well taken.
Service over. Ball 6.
Well, in my opinion, these are two players that I love watching. Both great athletes, both willing to go for their shots, be adventurous in their style of play. Just indecision a bit on Tina Baun's part there. Let the shuttle drop too low, deep in her forehand corner.
One here.
Oh, umpire's going to have a word here.
Do not go around. Do not delay. Too slow.
Well, the umpire's saying do not walk round the court. You're being too slow in between runners. Oh, back on level terms. 6-all.
What aggression from the game. Service over 7,
pumping
6.
her opponent's deep forehand corner initially to set herself up to come forward to the net. And of course, singles is so much more about patiently waiting for the opening, waiting for the right opportunity to go for your winner. Try and outmaneuver your opponent first. Yep, there we go. Push to the back, bring them forward, push to the back again. Brought forward. Classic singles
Service
tactics.
over. 7, all.
It's good disguise on the drop shots.
Service over. 8, 7. Service over. 8, all.
Well, as we expected, this was going to be awfully close in the early stages. There's our Olympic champion, now retired from competitive singles, Zhang Ning. I remember we won YONEX Japan Open that Zhang Ning won against teammate Xie Xingfeng. 30-29 in the deciding game. It was such a wonderful match.
Service over. 9, 8. Service over. 9, all.
Yeah, flick serve, gaining no advantage there from Tine Baun. Lars Paulsen, her coach. Yeah, he won't be happy with that.
Service over. 10, 9.
So who's going to have the advantage at the mid-game interval? And the answer is the Dane.
11, 9 in
A
double.
2-point advantage, and the European champion in the opening game looking strong. Of course, the crowd here eagerly anticipating more Japanese players in action. A wonderful crowd we've got here too, just shy of the 6,000 mark. There they are. 5,800. That's a good 1,000 more than this stage last year. Absolutely packed. It's a wonderful arena, isn't it? It's perfect for badminton. Everybody's got a good view of all three courts.
20 seconds.
And of course, a number of them, like the rest of us, are fairly exhausted from that thrilling women's doubles quarter-final. And they're going to have to gather themselves together because there's plenty
11,
more
9, break.
Japanese action to come. Men's singles, of course, Kenichi Targo. Oh, that's found the back line.
Service over.
Targo will be in
10,
action
11.
after this women's singles. That's a good angle.
11 all.
And that's the sort of rally, you know, I love to watch. Both players vying for the opportunity to create the angle, try something a little bit different. Two great athletes, two adventurous players. Well, it was a super net shot from Tine Baun. And how on earth Wang Yihan managed to lift that so well. And I think the Dane surprised herself at the quality of the lift. And now, as the world champion since the mid-game interval, has won all 3 points. It's a good rally.
13-11.
Wang Yihan pushing the Dane so deep into her backhand corner that the world champion stepped forward in her base position. She was looking for the drop shot, and when the drop shot came, it was very simple just to play the net shot for the outright winner. Comprehensively outmaneuvered. 4 straight points now since the mid-game interval for Wang Yihan. Oh, make that 5.
14-11.
Perfect serve, lands on the back line. Oh, in fact, just inside the back line. What a great service. Yeah. Well, since the mid-game interval, the control at the front of the court from the world champion
11.
has been absolutely wonderful. Yeah, a little look towards her coach. There you go, boss. Doing exactly what you said. 6 straight points. Seven straight points.
16-11.
What on earth is going through the mind of Tine Baun? Yeah, well, she just took a little extra time after that previous rally to recompose her thoughts, and she obviously said to herself, come on, you've got to get out there and make it happen. A little more aggression in that rally. Brings the run of points to an end, but those 7 straight points, I suspect, have put a different complexion on this opening game. Oh, my word. Well, just to prove me wrong,
16.
Tine Baun thundering down a smash cross court. It's a super shot. Much better movement though from the Dane. Getting behind the shuttle, quick movement back, so then she's got the options with her overhead shots. She can't afford to play too flat to Wang Yihan because she's so good at using her reach, intercepting. Yeah. We've talked for years about
14,
the
17.
net shot in men's singles possibly being the most important shot in the whole of the discipline, because it's the one shot that leads to winning shots, leads to your opponent having to lift the shuttle. And I think it's becoming more and more important in women's singles, and I think we're seeing that in this match. Oh, it's just drifted wide.
Service over, 18-14.
Well, she's looked a different player since the mid-game interval, hasn't she? I don't know what Zhang Ling said to her. Whatever it was, it's had the desired effect. Baun wants the shuttle changed. Wang Yihan says no. Umpire agrees with the world champion. 2 points away from his opening game for the #1 seed. It's gone wide.
Service over, 15-19.
ご案内いたします。ただいまより場内左側大型ビジョンでお楽しみ抽選会とチャリティーオークションの結果を発表いたします。どうぞご覧になってください。
16-19.
またこの結果は入り口にも掲示いたします。商品の引き換えはYONEXオープンジャパン2011大会記念グッズコーナーで行います。なお、どちらの権利も当日のみ有効となります。
Yeah, frustration boiling over there with Baun. Relatively simple defensive shot, and she made the error. And it means that Wang Yihan has 4 game points. Oh, that's landed right in the corner. She couldn't have walked over there and placed it any better than that. Super shot from the Dane. And this time, second time of asking, she does indeed convert. 21-17.
21-17.
18 minutes of play. And had to come from behind at mid-game interval. Very positive in the second half of that opening game. Reigning world champion, crowned world champion last month at Wembley. 21-17.
这块还是前面就抓得很好，抓得很好，就是把那个线抓住就行啊，不要变。然后最主要就是自己的速度和节奏上要快一点，慢一点啊，很好啊。
Paulson really trying to lift the spirits more than anything, I think, with the European champion. She's giving little nods of approval. And total contrast in the body language, not only between the two players, but also between the two coaches.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Yeah, he looks a worried man, doesn't he?
Second game, level, break.
Well, that's not a good sign if you're a Danish fan. Another error.
2-love. Service over, 1-2.
Well, that just shows the difference of the drift, I suspect, because that was really close, well along the back line.
Service over, 2-3.
I guess that's possibly one of the few weaknesses of Wang Yihan. When you push flat towards her backhand corner, she does have a tendency to try and play the round the head shot rather than actually trying to play a backhand. And she does get herself all tangled up occasionally.
Service over, 4-3.
Let's go wide.
Service over, 4-0.
Understandably, a bit of a reaction to the quality of play towards the end of that opening game. Yeah. Well, as with that rally, the quality has returned.
5-4.
It's one of Tine Baun's real strengths, of course, is getting out of trouble when deep in the backhand or forehand corner. Once again, a dispute as to whether the shuttle should be changed or not. Previous rally, Dane did so well deep in her forehand corner, really thundered the shuttle out of trouble.
6-4.
Well, having changed ends, both players are struggling to readjust their clears to adapt to the slight drift in this arena. Both making errors, heading along the back lines. There was a cross-court block in that rally from Tine Baun that was absolutely superb. Opened up the court and then she got control of the net.
8-5.
Along with that back line. Just emphasising the point I've made. Hasn't readjusted her shots.
Service over 6-9.
Oof. Wow. Make your own minds up about that. Given out, of course. Oh, that's perfect. Lovely net shot from the European champion.
Service over 10-6.
There's the tight spinning net shot. You should see how the shuttle just tumbled upside down, spinning and tumbling. It's so difficult for opponents to control it. That's gone wide.
Service over 7-10.
Serve. Another one pushed wide. That means that the number 5 seed from Denmark, Tine Baun, has a 4-point advantage at the mid-game interval. And remember, she had a 2-point advantage in the opening game but couldn't convert. Wonder what Klaus Poulsen is saying. Something about blocking to the net or
Hold 1, 20 seconds. Hold 1, 20 seconds.
double net shots. So in other words, play a net shot off your opponent's net shot, take her on at the net. We'll have to wait and see.
Eleven, 7, break.
Oh, that's come back in. Yeah, there is also a sideways drift, not just lengthwise. And that looked as if it was going out, but then the draft brought it back in to land on the line. Oh, it's a super shot. Wonderful play.
13-7.
Has this really exaggerated shoulder turn, does Tine Baun. And it makes it so difficult for opponents to read whether she's going to smash, clear or drop shot, and whether she's going to smash straight or cross court. That time it was wide.
Service over 8-13.
Incredible. What great skill.
9,
A wonderful
13.
control at the net from Wang Yihan. left her opponent absolutely stranded. There's the disguise once again.
9.
Yeah, there's the second net shot. I thought Klaus Bolson
15-9.
was suggesting that she should really take her opponent on at the net. Wang Yihan plays the net shot. Tine Baun plays another net shot back. Oh, what a rally.
16-9.
Dictating the pace. Taking all the initiative and getting the just rewards. Seven-point advantage now. It's gone long with the back line.
17-9.
Make that 8-point advantage.
Service over. 10-17. 1.
This time the players do agree on whether to change the shuttle. First became world number 1, Wang Yihan, back in October 2009. Held that status until the 24th of September 2010. Recently regained the top spot since the 18th of August last month. Once again, number 1 in the world. Status her opponent has also enjoyed. It's just wrong. Right idea. The angled smash across court. Followed in. Knew the reply had to come back to the net. Oh, that's perfect. Well, it's not. It's called long of the back line. Certainly, from my commentary position, I thought it was in on the sideline, and indeed it was called in, but I didn't think it had gone that long.
19-12.
So 2 points away from securing this second game, Tine Baun, 32-year-old. Oh yes, that's nice.
First over. 13-19.
positive play from Tine Baun.
Service over. 20, Japan 13.
7 game points to level this quarterfinal at 1 game apiece. That's nicely done.
Service over. 14, 20.
Right, and second time of asking. And the former champion, Tine Baun,
won by Tine Baun, 21-14.
has taken the second game,
Game all.
21-14. And it is 1 game all in this quarterfinal.
Tina, block it. Outside.
The delight for the Dane, as she sees this one just drift wide. The second game is hers.
Og så når du så slår en gang, når du slår hårdt, så kan du komme hårdt tilbage til dig igen. Der skal du altså være klar. Og der er det ikke sikkert, at du hver gang skal gå ind og trykke på hende igen. Det kan også være, at du nogle gange bare skal komme ind og så stoppe til af. Når du har siddet godt på hende, så kan du bare når du kommer ind og trykker på hende.
12, 15.
Ja, den måde. Så det vil sige herovre frem, men du også godt, den du laver, der er godt med fri i hjørnet, og du fejl den tusind.
Lovely.
Du har mig holde ned. Det er lidt som om, at det er lidt som om, hun har fået at vide, at hun skal spille mange af de her sport. Så må hun få med, der skal du bare begynde at snakke på. Og så er det vigtigt, at hun ikke får succes på at slukke på dig. Hun er virkelig klar i defensiven. Ja.
Well, both coaches seem to have quite a lot to say to their players. And there's a little bit of a flurry of activity going on at the back of the court because one of the scoreboards, some sort of problem with that, but it seems that the tournament referees have sorted it out. So third and deciding game. The 2007 YONEX Japan Open champion, there she is from Denmark, Tine Baun, against the 2-time champion here, Wang Yihan. 2008 and 2009 she won her titles. Oh, it's landed in. And in fact, it was Wang Yihan's poor performance at this particular event last year that appeared to be one of the deciding factors to head coach Lee Yong-bo dropping her from the team for the Asian Games. Lost in the round of last 16, that was the second round when she was the #1 seed. And that coupled with a couple of other losses which he considered were not good enough, including when she was #1 seed at the World Championships last year, lost out to Japanese player Enrico Hiroshi. And that was it. She was dropped from the Asian Games, and when you consider 4 women's singles players from China got selected for the Asian Games and as world #1 at the time, it seemed pretty harsh on Wang Yihan. It may just have been the making of her, because since then she's been in outstanding form. 5 finals this year, winning 4 of them, including the World Championships. goodness, what a rally.
3-2.
Well, I think both players have been told by their coaches, do not fear the other at the net, keep playing net shots. What an intriguing battle. Wang, twice champion here, 2005 and 2006, Chinese coach. No, good aggression.
Service over. 3-all.
Well, tried that tactic towards the end of the second game and only just missed. But that time working perfectly for her. That one's long as well.
4-3.
Just missed it.
Service over. 4-all.
That's a super shot.
Service
Hold
over.
and flick deep into that forehand corner. Nigh on perfect. Bronze medalist at World Championships last year, Tine Baun. Disappointment for her not getting her second bronze this year. She lost out to Juliana Schenk in the World Championship quarterfinal.
5-all.
Incidentally, Juliana Schenk in action quarterfinals here. YONEX Japan Open.
Service over. 6-5.
That's super.
Service over.
Good
6-all.
placement, good power, good angle. Good dissection as well. Interestingly, drive defence there. Having had that testing little rally of net exchanges, both these players seem intent on just making it more difficult for the other to play a tight spinning net shot. So they're pushing the shuttle back from the net. Well, they immediately go for a net shot again, just to prove me wrong. There you go.
Service over. 7-all.
But defensively, I think they're trying to be a lot more positive, giving opponents time.
Service over. 8-7.
Well,
No.
Tine Baun was convinced it was out.
Don't do this again.
Oof. It was mighty close. No overrule
Service
from
over.
the umpire,
8-7.
agreeing with the line judge. And I think in all probability, they were both correct. I think it did just clip the line. No question of that. That was well long of the back line.
9-10.
Well, until now, there's never been more than 1 point between these two in this deciding game. Not only is it more than 1 point, it's 3 points now. What a crotch shot. Super play from Tine Baun. Well, we talked about it in the doubles, the effect, psychological effect to have the advantage of the change of ends in the final game. Both players will be aware of that.
9-10.
Oh, it's just gone wide, and the advantage at the mid-game interval is with the world champion. Yeah, just got caught in the drift, taken wide of the sideline. So a 2-point advantage to be precise as the players change ends. Well, don't know what Zhang Ning is saying, but seems to be some sort of urgency in what she's saying. Come on, keep it going.
Hold
Or
on, 20 seconds.
get to the net early.
20 seconds. Okay, coach, go out.
Well, we thought this would be a tough encounter.
11-9 play.
Just shy of 50 minutes. This quarter-final has been in progress. One game all. 11-9 in favour of the #1 seed, Wang Yihan. Immediately makes an error on serve.
Service over. 10-11.
Left. Flat, fast
Service
exchanges.
over. 12-10.
Tells me both players are very wary of the other with their deception and their capabilities with their overhead shots. Both of them tall, both of them powerful. And the luck with the world champion. Hit the top of the tape, just went over. There's nothing you can do about that. Yeah, and that's why they're worried about the other. when hitting the
11-13.
powerful overheads. It's all got very nervous,
Service
hasn't
over.
it?
14-11.
Oh, that's understandable. Really is superb
over.
badminton.
12-14.
Good angle from Tine Baun. Followed forward. That's clever. Very, very clever on the defensive shot from the European champion.
14.
Just guiding the shuttle across court. It didn't have to be that tight to the net. She knew that it was going to be out of the reach of Wang Yihan.
Over. 15-13.
Well, that may prove to be a costly miss. This time, Wang Yihan reading the cross-court shots. Racket arm outstretched, addressing the shuttle early, was able to play the tight spinning net shot. And the world champion extends her lead to 3 points. That for
17-13.
just seemed to snatch at that, Tine Baun. Just very wisely taking a short time out. Recompose the thoughts. Wipe the perspiration from the hand. Maybe the racket just slipping on the handle. So 17-13. Deciding game. Missed it. Slight miss hit, I think, as well.
13.
Very, very nice indeed.
19-13.
Wang Yihan. Well, dispute once again as to whether to change the shuttle.
Change.
And the umpire agreeing with Tine Baun that it should be changed. And Wang Yihan just 2 points away from a place in the semi-final. It's gone long.
Serves over. 14.
Well, it really is a case of now or never as far as Tine Baun is concerned.
90.
Ended in the error, but there was desperation defence initially from Wang Yihan, scrambling the shuttle back. And all credit to Tine Baun, who kept her focus, kept the concentration. Three minutes shy of the hour mark. But that's a lovely little block
over. 20, match point,
from
15.
Wang Yihan. And now 5 match points against the number 5 seed, Tine Baun. Only needed the one. Absolute delight for Wang Yihan. The 2-time former champion has overcome Tine Baun, the European champion, in 3 terrific games.